Let's start with the double standards of Rees-Mogg. The same Rees-Mogg who's been profiting from selling the abortion pills in Indonesia. A typical greedy politician, absolutely bloody grotesque, enforcing his opinions on us. So this week he's made his feelings clear that if a woman's raped and is pregnant as a result of that rape, she should basically be forced to go through that pregnancy and have the child. How grotesque is that he's selling the pills in Indonesia for abortions, yet he's saying here that women should be made to complete the pregnancy after a rape. In my opinion, if a woman has been raped and she finds that she's pregnant, I believe the choice is hers and hers alone if she continues that pregnancy or not. But I fear that we're living in a Gilead world now. And if she chooses to continue with the pregnancy, or God forbid, is even forced to continue with the pregnancy, do they, the likes of Rees-Mogg and co, do they then choose to give the rapist parental rights? And the way it's so unempathetic, it's a dictatorship, and the authority is going. I just wouldn't be surprised right now. They are full of double standards. It's ridiculous. So continuing that double standard level, we're being, shall I say, encouraged, rather heavy-handedly encouraged, to cut back on the heating in our homes. And we're being encouraged by it being cost-driven to us at such a high cost that we can't afford to use it. Yet at the same time, the energy companies are having extortionate bonuses, really fabulous high bonuses. The energy companies are getting investment from the government, and they're just literally taking the payout of us, and we can't afford to use it. We're also being encouraged, excuse me, not to travel, and we're being told it's environmentally unfriendly. Yet the media, television, internet, every type of media, is full of the extremely wealthy, jet-setting at every opportunity they get. Even to the COP27, there was jets, limos, motorcades, and lots of bodyguards, and they were all travelling en masse in exactly the way they're encouraging us not to. Double standards. Then they're encouraging us not to consume meat. Yeah, what are they doing? They're tucking into steaks and the best cuts of meat available. Here's the menu for the COP27. It's ridiculous. So we're watching them, and we're like the poor child with its nose pressed up against the window, standing outside in the cold, whilst they're enjoying the feast next to the burning fire, celebrating the profits and the luxuries and the comforts. All the while, they're laughing at us, while we're stood there with holes in our shoes, letting in water as we're being stripped of the very little assets that we have just to keep a roof over our heads and to keep ourselves warm and fed. It's absolutely ridiculous. What are we going to do about it? All we can do is try and eat, keep wrapped up, and you know what? We have to come together as a community. We have to just stay afloat somehow.